Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cairns, Australia. It's been a beautiful day so far. We've been in dock for about less than an hour, ate breakfast, about to go downstairs to go do our excursion to the Great Barrier Reef. I think it's about an hour boat ride to where we're going to be snorkeling. And then hopefully, since we're here till about 8 o'clock or 8:30, I think, hopefully we'll get back in plenty of time. We're gonna go wander the city a little bit and take in some of the sights. We're gonna head downstairs, go see the Great Barrier Reef, which is apparently the largest reef in the world. About 2,300 kilometers long, thousands of reefs, hundreds of islands, making over 600 types of hard and soft coral, countless different types of species there. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're supposed to have like maybe they're supposed to have a possible upgrade to scuba if we want to, you know, for a little extra money. I'm not sure if we're going to do that or just stay with the group and just do the snorkeling. It depends on what we can see with just snorkeling, because it was already a very expensive trip already. There's supposed to be a lagoon somewhere right about there, not too far from the ship, just like we did in Darwin. So we might do that this afternoon when we're done with snorkeling and shopping. So we're gonna go look around the shops and just see what Cairns has to offer. It's a long day, but we're gonna be out at sea most of the time with the snorkeling, so not sure exactly what time we're getting back, but plan on having a lot of fun. Gonna take the GoPro out and see how many fish I could see. And here we head for a like 10-minute walk to the boat and then off to the Great Barrier Reef. And hopefully the weather stays decent, because it looks like it's gonna rain, but still going out. Ship. Just waiting for a quick briefing, and then we're gonna go back upstairs where we save some seats to have some good views. And yeah, let's enjoy this vacation.
Not a ton.
So we're here at the Great Barrier Reef. This is our second location. First one, the current was just literally 5 seconds in the water and we're like far away from the boat. So we were only there for like an hour and then came to the second location. It looks beautiful. I don't know if you can tell, it looks pretty clear. And we're gonna be going back that way to the reefs. I'm gonna do some GoProing. And yeah, see what kind of fish we get. I'll see you down there.
Until you come back
So we just finished at the Great Barrier Reef, really pretty. Saw lots of fish. Didn't get to see any sharks, any crocs, anything interesting like that. But it was very relaxing and fun to be out here in the Great Barrier Reef. I didn't do the scuba diving, it was a lot extra money. But since you're only going to go about 30 feet and to see it at a different perspective, it wasn't kind of worth it for me at that moment. But otherwise, just the snorkeling was great. Got to see the awesome reefs. Got some awesome looking fish. And at one moment, there was a school of fish just herding after us. So that was kind of cool. And we got some info. There's a glass bottom boat that we got to do while we were here. They bring out and talk to you about the reef and how some of these big coral reefs, they grow like a centimeter a year for some of these reefs, some of these corals. So that was kind of interesting. Anyway, I'll catch you when we head back to the port. And what a wonderful way to finish a good day in the Great Barrier Reef. Then great views on the 1.5 hour boat ride back to Cairns. You got beautiful forest and wilderness back there and beaches. And then right somewhere back there, way in the distance, you have the city. So we're close. You see the cruise ship from here. It's sunny. Thankfully the weather was perfect. Yeah, it was a great day. Now we're gonna go back to the cruise ship, drop off all our stuff, switch clothes, and head into town to see what we could do for the last, I think, 2.5, 3 hours that we're gonna be here. Maybe do a market, do some shopping, do, you know, whatever's open. So now we're heading back to the ship just to get a little freshened up and then head back into the city for the last 3 hours that we're here. There's a ton of charter boats back there where we were on this little strip pathway. Tons of little restaurants to eat at and just look out into the ocean. Very beautiful. Smells clean, looks clean. And if you see it right back there is where all the boats that you can charter to do your scuba diving, snorkeling, and whatnot. And then you just walk down this pathway on the riverfront or the ocean front. There's our cruise ship right back there. So still lots to explore, short period of time. We're having a blast so far today. And then our next stop in a couple of days is Malulabob, I think is how you say it. And that's where we're going to do the Steve Irwin Australian Zoo. Awesome. What a great welcome aboard from the locals playing the music in the port entry. See, cruising life is just awesome. You get to taste a little bit of every place, and if you like it, then you have time in the future to come back. It's just a nice little taste of everything. Love it. I don't know if you hear all those beautiful bird noises right behind me in these trees. There's actually parakeets or parrots of some sort. They are absolutely beautiful. Of course, I only brought the wide-in lens. Left everything inside the room, thinking we're just going through the city, so I couldn't zoom in. But yeah, they're colorful, orange and red and blue, and like a ton of them in this tree. Little parakeets or parrots, whatever, just chirping away, enjoying this beautiful weather. That's why I guess you always have to be prepared. Bring the zoom in, bring the normal lens. You never know what you're gonna run across. Oh well, lesson learned. Now if you're looking for something free to do here in Cairns, this is the place to go to. Lagoon is just, looks like family friendly. They got park benches and tables for you to barbecue with your family and have a great old time. Look at the ocean, just lay in the sand, sunbathe, whatever. This is the place, and it's right across the street. Back here will be what we call another night market, which we've been to so many night markets here in Asia to our trip, but we have not been to one here in the continent of Australia. So we're gonna head over there, take a little tour of the night market before we have to head back to this ship, because we really haven't eaten anything but the little meal we got on the boat ride to the Barrier Reef, which was fine, it was good. But we are starving after all that, a whole day of snorkeling. You always got your performers, love it. Australia is just so awesome. I love the accents. For the most part, everybody's been really awesome and friendly. I almost have a different lingo here with some of the phrases they say. Alright, let's get going through this market. Let's take a tour. Catch you on the inside. There you got the fish eating foot thing where you put your feet inside and the little fish bite on your toes, getting off dead skin and stuff. Curious about that, but maybe another time. This market's awesome. You know, you can eat at the front part and the shopping's in the back, and it's not expensive at all. You spend more money in Darwin than I do here, because Darwin was super expensive for some of the souvenirs we ended up getting, and in here it is so much more affordable. So if you're gonna be in Cairns, come to this night market. Even if you just look around, it's fun, it's nice, it's awesome. It's affordable. Got the cool didgeridoos. The guy was practicing over there. And apparently, when we were learning in one of the lectures, apparently a didgeridoo can only be played by men. It was Aboriginal law that apparently women were not allowed to play the didgeridoo. So I thought that's kind of cool. You got some trees back here and stuff, and you got these huge bats. Just, I don't know if you can hear them, but they're like flying everywhere. Can you see them? Some dots right there. You can see it like tons of them, like 20 or 30 of them, just all flying all around between tree to tree. Airplane. But yeah, you got tons of these bats just going from tree to tree. They don't seem to be threatening anything, but that is kind of crazy. These bats are huge. They're just bouncing around. One of the cool things I saw in the gift shop inside the night market, there was these kangaroo scrotums that they turn into bottle openers or key rings. That was crazy. Almost bought one, but then I was like, eh. But I just thought it was very cool. I had some other passengers who had bought some of those kangaroo scrotums. They're supposed to be real. They have the little certificate next to them and everything. So that was kind of funny. As the moon kind of disappears with the black, the bat sounds have slowly calmed down. Of course, we're closer to the ship. Ship's right next to me. Regretting that I didn't have my zoom-in lens, so I could have taken a picture of when the bats went right in front of the moon. It looked awesome. But next time, I guess. Had a great time here in Cairns. Can't wait to come back. I'm sure I could find tons of stuff to do. The little shopping area was great to do when you only have 2 hours to run around. And of course, if you had more, you can get in the lagoon and relax. Now we're gonna go on the ship, eat a fantastic meal, because I am starving and thirsty. Sorry to leave Cairns, but we gotta go and move on to the next location, see Steve Irwin's Zoo and Mooloolaba, I think is how you say it. Totally hard pronouncing it. I think I practiced it 20 times. Anyway, fantastic time here in Cairns. Did lots of stuff, saw lots of stuff, and now we're gonna go eat. I will catch you at the next location.